guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so exciting to be back again. As you can see, I'm joined by the lovely, the amazing Miss Avy, also known as Avy Mabel. Should be the one that would always say, "What's popping, fam?" That's her. So please also do check her out and subscribe to her channel if you haven't yet. So yeah, we'll be doing something fun today. I know I've been missing in action.
Yes, please apologize to us.
I'm so
it's
sorry,
unacceptable. I'm speaking on your behalf, guys. It's unacceptable. You should do better.
Right? Let me just say I respect people that are consistent with YouTube because it's not easy.
It can get hectic.
Yeah. So do you want to say hi?
Oh, hi guys. It's nice to have you to be back on the channel. I hope that today's video is going to be fun. I have no idea what we're doing. Okay, I know what we are doing, but I have no idea of the questions or whatever. So I'm quite excited. So yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah. So like I said, like she said, she doesn't know what she's doing. So without wasting any more time, we're going to get right into it. So stay tuned for more. Guys, like I said, we're going to do something fun today. Before I proceed, please don't forget to like and share this video. I hope you enjoy it. Miss Avy over here has no idea what questions I'm going to be asking, but we're going to do a would you rather game. So I apologize for looking down, but
we have to read our notes or else it's not going to be proper. So guys,
exactly. So yeah, so are you ready?
Yeah. And we're having tea, guys. Chai tea.
This tea is so delicious. Oh my god.
So don't mind us, guys.
Exactly. So yeah. So are you ready?
Yeah. And we're having tea, guys. Chai tea.
This tea is so delicious. Oh my god.
So don't mind us. But like, yeah, I'm ready.
Do you make this tea for your husband? He's a lucky man.
My husband doesn't like tea.
Really?
I am a happy woman. Because hetero men drink tea. Hey.
Yeah.
My husband doesn't like tea. He has coffee every now and then, but it's not like a thing.
Oh, okay. So are you the tea person?
Ish, but not even really. I just have tea at home so that when I have people, they can have tea if they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for having me over, by the way.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. The first thing. Okay.
Let me not look at your questions.
Okay. So let me keep them away from you.
Yes.
Would you rather forget your partner's birthday or your wedding anniversary?
My wedding anniversary.
Why?
Because it's his birthday. That's personal. Our wedding anniversary, it's ours. So if I forget our anniversary, I think it will be easier for him to forgive me as opposed to his birthday. Like, how insensitive. I would be so pissed if you forgot my birthday because that kind of makes me feel like I'm just not, I'm not important. I'm not priority because it's your birthday. You know, it's yours. Ours, it's ours. So it's okay if I kind of like forget this because it's not personal to
you.
You know, although I'm really, really big on dates.
On dates, me too.
I'm really big on dates. I remember everything. So,
oh my gosh.
but if I was to forget anything,
definitely
not his birthday. Not his birthday. Although he's not big on his birthday now that I think about it.
Oh, he's not?
No, he's not.
Okay. Mine isn't either. But I'm big on birthdays too.
Yeah. Maybe I'm big on dates. Anything that's memorable, I'm big on it. So I think, what would you rather?
Actually, now that we've started talking about it, I don't know. At first I was like, what? Wedding anniversary? But I'm like, but birthday. Because birthday, like you said, is so personal.
So personal, so special. And it's just,
But then again, like wedding anniversary is like, it's our thing. It's you know, our lifetime commitment. So it's, but I get the birthday thing. Yeah. It's so personal.
Can you imagine everyone else texting your husband, happy birthday, you know, da-da-da. Technically, we are the ones who remind the world that it's our anniversary. Do you get where I'm coming from? Whereas with birthdays, Facebook already reminded everyone.
Yeah.
So everyone is reminded like, oh, happy birthday, Kavi, happy birthday. And then your husband comes home, you're like, why are you grumpy? What's going on? You know where I'm coming from? That's no.
Oh yeah, no, that's deep. Oh, can you
give me a zero there by forgetting the birthday?
Okay, so wedding anniversary. Fair enough. Fair point. Okay, the next one. Would you rather love your partner more or have them love you more?
He has to love me more. It's his job.
Right?
That's what the Bible said.
Amen.
My job is to submit to you, sir.
Yeah.
And your job is to love me. So although I'm really a big believer of we both have to bring our 100%, so that if one is slacking, there's always that 100.
Yeah.
I just strongly believe that it's the man's job to love the woman, and it's my job in return, because you have loved me so well, to easily submit to you. So
it's I love how you say easily, because you will see that when you are loved the right way, loved correctly, submission is effortless.
Yes,
it's natural, almost natural.
It's so easy. Even when I know I feel loved and my husband goes like, "Babe, can you bring me a cup of water?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." I'm gonna like run and do it.
Like strawberries in it.
Yeah, it's easier. No, really, there's no lie. Like when my husband and I are good, because when we are good, we are really good.
Yeah.
So that time I love to serve you, because like
it's fulfilling.
it is.
Yeah.
And I believe like in submission, that's where you actually show your spouse that this is my love. This is me loving you.
Me loving. That's true. Because someone once said, a famous preacher once said, men don't understand the language of love. They understand the language of respect and submission. That's
and those two go hand in hand. You can't say I respect you, but I don't submit to you.
Yeah. So, hey, some wisdom over here.
Guys, we are sorry for not looking at you. It's rough out here, but I'm
trying.
kind of very out of practice as well, but it is what it is.
We're trying. Forgive us. We'll get better.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, would you do a fun date or an expensive gift? Would you rather give or receive a fun date, or give or receive an expensive gift?
I'm very big on creating memories. So, and my husband hates gifts. Like, my husband is so easy, guys. Marry a kavi.
Wow.
So he doesn't really like gifts, but I'm big on creating memories, because I know that at a later time he will remember, like, oh, remember when we did this? So I would do a fun date any day. I am the girl who sets up picnics in the house and does whatever instead of buying him gifts, because he doesn't really, he'll just be like, thank you, but for him that's not his thing. You know, I would love a nice gift or whatever, but I would also love a great experience. So I enjoy that stuff. For him, it has to be like kind of forced on him. Yeah. So yeah, a fun activity any day.
I did like your indoor picnic. I got inspiration from that when I did something
I saw for his birthday. That was stunning. I love it.
Really?
I love it when people do nice things for their spouses.
Because I'm also not an expensive gift kind of person. I'm a do something for me, or I want to do something
acts of
for you.
services.
I want to put my time and effort into something to show you how much you mean to me.
I completely hear you.
Yeah, but I like money too. Expensive gifts. I'm not saying no to that, but
I hear you. I hear you. No, I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one is: would you rather have a great relationship with bad sex, or bad sex with, wait, did I say that correctly? Yeah. Would you rather have a bad relationship with great sex, or great sex but a bad relationship?
Why do I have to choose?
Would you rather?
Why? Oh my gosh, that is
It's difficult
horrible
to choose, right?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't want a bad relationship, but I also don't want bad sex.
But wouldn't you say that, I like reading this, I'm actually like, but simply, bad sex is a bad relationship.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm thinking,
I don't know, like I just feel like it makes no sense. Why am I having bad sex? You get where I'm coming from? Because I can bring my A game and the sex can be good. Right? So why are we having, what defines bad sex? Like, I'm just flabbergasted. I am not, that is not my portion.
Awkward sex or something.
No, like,
you refuse.
And I refuse. I refuse abuse in any form, and both of those are abuse. Like,
wow, that's deep.
No, thank you. I'm good. If I had to drink something for not answering, I would have. Because I would not answer. I would not accept any of those fates for myself. No, thank you.
I understand that completely. I mean, I was also thinking as I was reading that, I'm like, no, it's not even fair to have to answer to that.
No.
It's just, you get the message, right, guys?
Yeah, like,
no, it's a no.
Just. Why?
Why would you? No.
No.
So many thoughts are going through my mind right now.
No.
Yeah. So another one is: would you rather have eloped, or actually, I don't know how many guests did you have at your wedding?
My wedding was big.
Was it big?
It was big.
So do you still feel the same way? Would you rather have eloped, or still have had the same amount of guests at your wedding? Be careful.
Yes. So I'm gonna answer it this way. Not because I would have wanted a big wedding ever. It's not my thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's really not. But I would not have changed it.
Okay.
solely on the fact that God had to prove a point for my wedding.
You are speaking to me right now.
So God had to prove a point. That's the only reason our wedding had to be the way it was. In another life, when God didn't have to prove a point, I would have easily eloped. I wouldn't have had an issue with eloping and just, using the money to do whatever. But we didn't even have money. That's how good having a wedding was for me, because we didn't have a role to play in it. It was just God showing off, so I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm just sitting here getting goosebumps and realizing how much we have in common. Because if I may just share, 30 days before our wedding, nothing was paid. Girl, we got phone calls left, right, center.
Just talking 30 days, the week of the wedding, we still had bills to pay. We still had things to do. The week of the wedding, we were still, like, the week of the wedding, the Monday in the morning, we were still unemployed.
Wow.
My husband got a job the Monday
of
the
week
wedding.
of
Of the week of the wedding. And that's when he went in for an interview. He went in the morning, 10 o'clock, and I think or he went in at 9, and then at 10 o'clock he got a call and he got the job. God did that, not us.
I can relate because, and we got phone calls left, right, center. Don't you want to postpone the wedding? You're rushing into this. Are you sure this is what you want to do? I had people speak to close people that were near me, and they told me, people think your wedding is outrageously expensive and you want other people to finance your wedding. And my husband and I held hands and we prayed to God, and we said, God, you're going to show yourself just how great you are. And I wish I could share pictures of our wedding, and I saw your wedding was beautiful as well.
You can. You have pictures. You can just add them in.
You're gonna please help me too.
Yes, I will. No problem.
And God really, oh wow, we should do this more.
God is faithful. And I remember telling, like in my vows, I was like, may this union be a reminder of your faithfulness, you know, forever. So whenever we do things, whenever we do things, we always remember that whatever we are doing, it has to be a reminder to the world that God is faithful, that God is still in the midst of this, that God is still, and He has been good.
He has.
Everything.
And it doesn't matter what situation you are in, how bad you think it is. Sometimes you go through it for Him to show how great it is, how great He is. Oh my gosh. I need to do a testimony video talking about how we just came. Because I was also, that's the time I walked away from my full-time job. The time we were getting married.
Same with us as well. I have a video on my channel talking about our wedding testimony. It's really good. You should watch it.
Yeah, let me add it.
You can add the link.
Yeah, and then you guys can watch that as well.
Yeah, because it's good. That's where we talk about everything, you know, from the beginning, the trials, everything. But God has been good.
Think it's so encouraging as well. I think I should also maybe do that with my husband.
You should. And you should have him there to attest. Because the thing is, sometimes people feel like we sit here and we lie and we make things up. We don't have time for that.
And lie?
We don't have time for that. But the thing is, I also don't blame you guys, because people do that. People sit here and make up testimonies, make up whatever. But honestly, I wouldn't even want to wish some of the things we had to go through on my worst enemy, because it was that hard. It was no, thank you.
But the thing is, I feel like if you give fake testimonies or you lie about God did this for me, doesn't that bring some sort of curse on your life?
Do they care? Ooh. People can be evil, friend.
Okay. We're about to get too deep now. Okay, so another thing is, but we just spoke about this. Do something nice or buy something nice, and then we're talking about how we want to do something nice. But what if you had all the money in the world? Would you still do something nice?
Do something extravagantly nice.
Yeah, I like that. Something extravagantly nice.
Like I'll just transfer $1 million into your account. Like,
there you go.
Hey babes, I just thought of you.
Yeah, that's really cute. I also like to add like a personal touch to things. Like when I do something for you, you must see that. I love that.
No, I understand that completely.
Is that? I hope that's not like a narcissistic or selfish thing. Like,
well, I'm not a therapist, but I'm not a therapist, but I'd like to think it makes sense.
It makes sense, right? Like I care for you, and so I want you to see how much I love you. And
and also because I feel like I don't like it when someone does something by the way. Like for me, I'd rather than you shouldn't have done it.
It should have meaning.
Yes. So when it's done right,
Yeah.
And my husband should know that this has my wife written all over it because
Yeah.
she does things with excellence.
Yeah.
That type of
Yeah,
energy. So I
yeah,
understand where you're
yeah.
coming from. So
I like that. And I like spouses that are appreciative. I think the way you're speaking of your husband now is
Yeah.
so appreciative.
Yes.
Guys, one thing about appreciation is that if your spouse feels appreciated, it adds so much fire and peace and joy and love to your marriage. It just makes you grow together as a couple. So remember to always appreciate even the smallest things. We were having a conversation. Sorry, we'll get back to the topic right now. The other day where someone was like, should I thank my husband for just even bringing groceries?
yes.
And I'm like, I do that all the time.
Yes.
If I thank him for bringing me a glass of water or for
No,
whatever.
I constantly post about my husband, and
Yeah.
and I don't do it because
to show,
him off or whatever.
Yeah.
I do it because I feel like going back on my Instagram every now and then, and I look back, even when we are not doing okay, and I look back and I remember, oh yeah, he did this, he did this, he did this. Because sometimes we tend to forget how good that has been or how good your spouse has been.
Especially when they do one thing wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you need a reminder. So when I
Yeah.
post about my husband, when I'm like spoiled wives association, it's not because I'm doing this for cloud or whatever. I'm doing it because I often need a reminder to be reminded that remember that Kavi did this because he's a good husband.
Yes.
He's not a bad husband because he made this one mistake. He's actually a good husband who just fell short, and we all fall short.
We all do, and we forget that we
tend
do
to
make
forget.
mistakes.
We tend to forget.
Yeah. Okay, let's not.
Yes. Sorry, back to the questions.
Okay, so would you rather have a partner that is clingy or jealous? Because your facial expression.
Clingy rather maybe, but
Jealous?
That's disgusting. That doesn't look cute on anyone.
Like, are you talking jealous, like overly, excessively jealous?
Any amount of jealousy is disgusting.
So-
I feel that way.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe it's also because it's kind of not me. I don't
You're
have
not a
that.
jealous person.
I'm not. I just wasn't wired that way. I don't know why.
That means you're secure.
But I wasn't. Yeah. So I was never wired that way. So
Yeah.
even when I met my husband, it was something I made very clear.
Yeah.
I was like, if you have issues that you need to work on, work it out.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing that. Like
I'm not.
over
Giving me
possessiveness,
girl,
over
woman vibes.
what. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
I know I'm much younger than you. I know
Yeah.
that you will feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I am not doing that because I've watched it.
Yeah.
I've watched
Oh, you've
jealous
watched
men.
it,
I've watched
yeah.
people do this, and for me, I was not signing up for that. So
Because I think for a lot of the times, people who are excessively jealous, I'm not talking about that jealousy where you can't even breathe.
bruh,
In a
why did that guy look at you like that?
Yeah, like
Do I
who is
control
he?
it?
Exactly.
No, if I don't control it, I stop
Exactly.
it.
But I do feel a little small amount of healthy jealousy makes me feel loved. Like for someone to feel like not afraid to lose me, but to value me, like, oh, you're important to me. So
That kind of makes me feel some type of way. Let me explain.
All right.
Because the thing is, when you feel like you're gonna lose someone, you feel like you're entitled to them, but you are not.
Okay.
No matter how much you are my husband,
Yeah.
I'm not yours like that.
Yeah.
I am God's.
Yeah.
Right? For you to feel that type of entitlement towards me, but don't do that. Don't do that, because you are living on borrowed time, sir.
Yeah.
I am gonna leave. I am gonna go back to my true beloved, who is
Who
God,
is not you.
who is not
Yeah.
you, and that's okay, you know. So for me, I feel like I don't want any form of jealousy. I don't need that in my life. I don't. You can love me without being jealous. I can feel
The love
or the
being-
nice, those shiny feelings without you being jealous.
Yeah.
You can just literally you can praise me, you can whatever, you can shower me with words of affirmation, you can whatever, and I'll feel all those things. Don't be jealous. That's not cute. It doesn't look
not
cute.
cute.
I don't like it ever, like at all. Like who are you talking to?
Okay, no. Okay, let me explain. I'm not talking about the jealousy where it's like, who's that guy? Why is he hugging you? Who's talking to you? Who's calling you this time? No. I'm talking about the jealousy way, or maybe the wrong word to use is jealousy.
Yes,
Maybe
I think so.
protectiveness, being like protecting me. I want to feel like I've got a man and he can protect me. Like I want to feel like someone can stand up for me. I want to feel like someone feels like no one can stand or misuse me while they're there, or no one
All of
can...
that is right. That's okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're not defining it as jealousy. You get where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
Because
that's
for
what
me, my issue is with, like, say, like you said, I look nice today, right?
Oh,
and
which
I'm
really
walking,
does. Look
thank
at
you.
her. Yeah.
So, like, I'm walking around or whatever, and then some guy looks at me, and then the person gets jealous.
Okay, no.
Because for me, but not even showing it.
Yeah.
But they just have a pinch of jealousy in them, like a pinch of like, why are they looking at my person? Why they? But like, but you looked at me.
Okay.
You found me attractive.
Okay.
Why do you think someone else won't find me attractive? Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, at the end of the day,
you know why? Like, I feel like I get that. Like, what I'm saying is, I want them to know. Maybe this is a sick thing. I don't know. I want them to feel like, oh my gosh,
I can lose her.
Not I can lose her, but someone else finds her attractive. So I shouldn't take her for granted. I think that's... Let me not take my woman for granted.
Yeah.
Because
I guess that
the same way I found her,
the same way
someone else can also find her attractive because she's attractive.
I feel like if you have married a smart man, he will know that.
Yeah, but I want to... Maybe I want to... Not all the time, but I want to know and I want to feel, and I want him to also reconcile himself with that. Because sometimes men forget.
I feel like even if he doesn't know, like, I think maybe this is my situation. Even if he doesn't know, the fact that I know, that's good enough for me. Like, you might not know that you could lose me, or you might not know that other people find me attractive, but I do.
And that's good enough.
And
for me.
I hold the power. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. Do you know that when you know and you harness that power inside of you and you embrace it, you can conquer anything.
And I feel like that's why my husband finds me sexy. Yeah. Because he knows that girl knows who she is. She knows what she... Like, my husband would say my wife is stubborn.
But it's because
he will say that my wife is so stubborn, and I feel like I'm the only one who can handle the amount of stubbornness that she exudes. And I wouldn't even deny it that I'm stubborn, but I like the fact that I'm stubborn, and he likes the fact that I'm stubborn because he knows that you will never walk over my wife. You won't. You don't get to do that.
Exactly. There's so much power and so much strength in knowing exactly who you are and what you stand for.
I agree.
And not being easily swayed.
Absolutely.
Swayed.
Yes.
English bundles, my dear.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, that's interesting. Oh, we've really diverted.
Yes.
But it's
we're almost there, guys.
Yeah.
And the video is not that long, so you guys are enjoying this. You must be enjoying this.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because we enjoying this.
Yeah, so, we are. Like this is why we're talking so much.
All right. So another thing is, this is the second last one. Would you rather scream at each other or give each other the silent treatment?
You don't get to scream at my husband.
Yeah.
Those are triggers.
Okay.
So silent treatment all day, any day. We don't scream at each other. We don't raise our voices. And I'm very passionate here. Like, when we're in a debate, I get loud and whatever.
Me too.
And my husband is like, why are you yelling? I'm like, I'm not yelling, you know.
I'm passionate.
But like, I had to even learn to like, don't do that. Those are triggers for him in his past life or whatever. Yeah. So for me, I choose not to do that. I would rather be quiet, fix my life, then come back.
With it, yeah.
Then come back.
I like how you've taken. I just had a conversation with my husband recently where we spoke about understanding your partner's past life and what triggers them. That's such a... I think we need to talk about that one of the days. And I love how you pay attention to that. But going back to what I would rather do, I don't take silent treatment well, but I also don't like screaming. Like, for me, screaming, don't scream at me. That's a trigger. Major trigger.
I will just go in a shell like this and I'm just going to be like...
That hurts me, like, oh my gosh. But then I can't take silent treatment. Like, it bothers me. We have to fix it. Like,
I can be quiet for a year.
Really? I can't.
I
can't, and my husband knows that. And that's my weak spot. Because if we give each other the silent treatment, I'll start talking. I'll be like, no. But then he'll end up apologizing. But I'll be the one to break the silence because I just feel like, okay, most times it depends how mad I really am. If I'm really mad, then I can go silent because I'm like, no, you need to know. But also, I feel like I need to work on that because I don't want that to be attached to pride. I want to be able to swallow it all and say, listen, let's talk about this. But of course, screaming is totally out. Yeah. I feel like if we're angry, let's keep quiet, cool off.
Sit in a corner, deal with it. My husband and I have done this silent treatment so well for years.
Really?
It's very unhealthy. It's unhealthy. I'm not even going to lie about it. We've had to learn how to communicate better.
Yeah. It's a process. Two people coming together, you have to learn how to communicate. You're not gonna do it well. I'm still learning. It's a learning thing.
You'll ask him and he will tell you, we have been quiet, not talking to each other, talking past each other for a month in the same house.
Really?
A month. And okay, guys, we're sorry the camera kind of died on us, but it is what it is. We're talking about silent treatment and how my husband will tell you, like, in a month, we have stayed a month in the same house without talking. We're talking past each other. We're doing stuff like, pass me the spoon. Your food is there. That was it. We're not having conversations. And it was because, it's just because of pride. Pride comes before the fall. And one of us had to step up and realize, like, yo, this is not working out. We need to figure out a way to communicate better, you know. So,
I resonate with those words so much because I had to learn it the hard way. Like I said, I'm a last born tendencies. Other people always come to us to say, I'm sorry. But now my husband is like, no, you have to learn to be a better communicator. And I've learned. That's why I'm so passionate about, no, I don't want to say teaching, but helping other people to communicate better in a peaceful, calm manner. Because I'm coming from a place where communicating was not my thing. I'll just do and say what I want to do and say, and then you just have to come, get with the program. So I'm learning so much. Anyway, okay, so the last one. I hope it is the last one. Would you rather tell the truth and hurt them, or would you lie and not hurt them?
The truth all the time.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt you in any case.
Yeah.
So why?
If you find out.
Yes, when you find out you're gonna get hurt, and then it's gonna be a lie, and then I'd rather just tell you the truth. I'd rather just hurt you with the truth one time. You decide whether you're gonna forgive me or not, as opposed to me lying to you and then you find out and then you're still hurt. So much admin.
I like how you say you decide. I like how you don't impose forgiveness. Like, you have to forgive me because I told you the truth. And have you ever heard statements like, you heard it from me and not from anybody else, therefore I'm entitled to forgiveness? No,
the fact that you're saying you're entitled, it's like, what do you mean? Why are you this person, man? Do better.
I like, decide. But I also believe in truthfulness by far. I feel like it's the best way to build your relationship on. I was reading something, someone was complaining about they have problems with their husband now, and when they first got married, it was based on false pretense. And I was like, but you build your marriage on a very unstable foundation of lies and deception, and you can't expect that not to bite you back right now.
It's true.
So guys, be very truthful. Whether you've cheated, whether you've slept around with how many people, be very truthful to your partner so that it makes your relationship stable. And
it's true.
For God to also be centered, because God is truth, you must remember that. For God to manifest himself in your relationship, you need to build on his principles and his pillars. So truthfulness is one of them. Ooh, I want to preach, but it's okay. So that was one of the last ones. I do think this was fun, but also very informative. I learned so much when I talked to Avy. Like I go back home, right? Learning so much, and I love the gift of learning. I love learning from other wives who are also centered around God. Is that the grammatically correct way? Yeah.
So what is your takeaway today?
My takeaway on all of this.
Everything that we've discussed.
Okay. Let me have a sip of tea first. Okay, you know what? I feel like every relationship is different.
Yes.
Every marriage is different.
Yes.
There may be principles that apply to
across the board.
But I feel like the extent of their application, not the extent of the application, the method of how they're applied differs as well. And I feel like we need to know ourselves, study ourselves. When we answer these questions, both of us had different, some of them were okay, but we had different opinions. But it doesn't mean they're wrong or we don't know what we're doing. It just means what works for me may not work for you, because I'm married to my person who is completely different from the person you're married to, and we're also both different people. So I feel like my main thing, my message right now is we need to study our marriages, our relationships, know what works for us and what doesn't, and stop comparing Don't come just because Avy uploads pictures of her and her
Bruh.
man doesn't mean that you should feel unloved or anything.
Or you should feel the need to upload. Maybe your husband just doesn't want to be posted. I have to
heard
ask my
that.
husband, you know?
Yeah, my husband does not like social media at all. He's
See, which
not
is
a social
okay.
media person.
Which is okay. That doesn't
Yeah.
even mean that your husband doesn't want to show you off or
or
whatever.
doesn't love me for
It's just his
example,
preference,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
and that's
just-
okay. You know, my
Yeah.
husband, I have to sometimes even ask him, like, babe, are you comfortable with me posting this gift
Yeah.
that you bought me? Are you comfortable with,
Yeah.
you know? So
I like
it's
that.
important for me to get his
Yeah.
consent and not just post
Just-
him as
exactly.
much as I want. So
But he's also very supportive of my social media journey.
Same.
I've just fallen in love
Same,
with social
same, same.
media. Yeah, so he's like, no, to this extent, but not here.
yeah.
And getting him on YouTube, guys, pray for me because it's such a hassle, but pray for me to get him on. So yeah, what's your
My takeaway is just that always remain a student of your spouse.
Yeah.
Like always
Oh, I
remain a
love
student
that.
of your spouse.
Yeah.
Like you can never say that I have mastered him. Bruh, there are levels to this game. There are
You've been
levels.
married
You will
for
be.
now four years
It's
now.
gonna be 4 years in June.
There
In
you
July,
have
sorry.
it.
So
Yeah.
it's always once you are here, you won't realize that there's another level here. So always just study him and allow that person to grow. Because when I got married, I was 22. My husband was
Wow.
27, and now he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
I don't expect him to be the same person.
Yeah.
I
We
expect him to
grow.
change and grow with the times. So that's my takeaway.
Wow, thank you so much. That's white. Such guys, the number blood came out. Suchness. Anyway, such beautiful wise words. I always love having you on my channel. Hopefully we can do more of these because I just love your energy.
We definitely will.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Please head over to Avy's. It's Avy Mabel, right, on
Yes.
YouTube. Avy Mabel's channel. Subscribe. Watch all her videos. She's
Is it
such
Avy
a
Mabel
fun
on YouTube?
person.
No, I think it says Avy Mabel, but we'll link
Footprints
everything.
with Avy, isn't
Yes,
it?
but that's not the
name of the
The name will still the name of the channel is Footprints with Avy, but when you are searching, you have to search for Avy Mabel.
Okay, so search for Avy Mabel.
Yes.
That's where you'll find all her beautiful videos, and she's such a consistent YouTuber. I love it, and I learn a lot from her. So please head over there and watch it. We've got another video on her channel as well.
Yes.
It's called it's under the wife corner, right?
Yes.
Yeah. On my video, it's called Wife Life Conversation. So you'll find it there. Thank you for being here, or for having me over. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever it is that you need to do to show me the number blood is not leaving
Guys,
me today.
make sure that you like the video. Liking
Yes.
the video shoots up her algorithm, and then everyone will get to see the video.
Yeah.
There's no point in you just watching it and keeping it for yourself. You can share it on your WhatsApp status. You can share it on Instagram.
Thank you.
Do the most, man. By supporting her, you're supporting a black woman. You have nothing to lose.
Thank you so
So,
much. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for letting them know.
Yeah.
I appreciate the support. So until next time, guys, see you soon. Bye.